different is it spring ball year 2 as opposed to spring ball year 1?
Well, for me personally, I feel more comfortable just knowing the coaches, the defense, so I feel good. With the players wise, we got a lot of new faces, so it's a little different, but it's a lot of excitement. Get to see new players play, go against some new guys, so I'm excited.
Quinn said there seemed to be more speed on offense this year. Would you agree with that from a defensive perspective?
Definitely a lot of speed, a lot of size, from the quarterbacks to the receivers, running backs. It's a lot of speed.
And Coach Marv said, Tuesday, the emphasis on defense this year. Now, getting to the backfield against the sacks, but also create some takeaways. As a defensive player, how excited are you to play in a scheme like that where you're emphasizing going hard and trying to create some explosive plays on your end?
I love it. I think that's a big emphasis for us, and I'm excited for that. Coach Marv keeps preaching that to us, and we got to find a way to make turnovers, so I love it.
Especially on the back end for you guys, is that going to put you guys more in some one-on-one coverages, and especially if you go trying to go for the sack, trying to go for a takeaway, and how much of an emphasis is on the DBs now, you, Dory, and those guys to make sure you guys win your one-on-ones?
That's a big emphasis. Coach Pride, Coach Marv, they teach aggressive, so we're going to be aggressive in whatever we do and attack the ball. The ball's supposed to be ours, so that's the thing.
Everything was new last year at this time. Do you feel like because of the familiarity with the scheme, you're able to just hit the ground running more so this time around?
Definitely. I feel a lot more comfortable, the second year under the defense, so now you're just able to go play instead of thinking. Around this time, you just get used to the defense, and then fall camp comes around, then you're trying to play. Now, I feel comfortable enough to play.
As a veteran senior now, are you taking on more of a leadership role, and how do you go about that?
Yes, sir. I'm taking on a leadership role. I try to be somebody that can lead by example. I have to talk more myself, but that's how I'm taking on a leadership role, and hopefully the young guys follow.
How much did you have to learn to talk in terms of leadership style instead of being the guy who goes out and does on the field? How much about communicating now with those younger guys?
Just from honestly class, talking to Coach Marv, talking to Coach P, all great players communicate, so that's a big emphasis.
Any guys before you helped you out with that?
Yes, sir. Devon Diablo, Reggie Floyd, all the guys before me, Khalil Ladler, all of them.